A teenage heart is an unguided thought. We're trying hard to make something of what we are. I am trapped between the main blanket.
Well, here we go again. So, here we are just outside Inveruglas, just off of Loch Lomond. That's Loch Lomond behind me there. In front of me is Ben Vane, and to the right is Ben Vane, obviously Loch Lomond. So the plan today was to try and crack Ben Vane. I've had a go at this one before, never managed it due to snowy conditions. But today was meant to be a nice day, so the Met Office said. And here we are, 3 minutes in. 3 minutes. It's pouring already. Nuts. So, yeah. That's Ben Vane off to the, slightly to the right, and that's Ben Vane off to the left, I think. So, again, usual script with these vlogs, trying to tell you what the terrain's like, how difficult I think the hill is for fairly novice walkers, Monroe baggers, what you want to call yourselves. This would be my 8th Monroe, if I do it.
We'll never amount to anything. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Be just like me. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Be a nobody. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Be just like me. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Be a nobody.
So, I've checked the map, and it looks like that hill on your left is something called a Croix. Almost seems French. Maybe we need to check the Gaelic for that, the Gaelic for that. Just following the access road, you follow that down to the kind of call, or I don't know what you would call that, the kind of section between both Ben Vane and Ben Vane towards Loch Lomond. And then I think you traverse up to the left, and then basically make your ascent up the Vane from there. So we'll keep an eye on the map. Primarily, I'm using my phone, OS Maps on my phone, the app. Great app, brilliant app. Loads of people's own reports that you can follow, their routes, Trail Magazine. You can follow their routes, which is great. As long as you get a decent signal, it's really good. However, as everybody else does recommend anyway, I always have the compass and a paper map as backup, just in case, especially in these kind of conditions where the cloud cover can come down quite quickly and you can get a little bit disorientated. So it's always worthwhile having that backup. But here we are. So, looks like there's a wee signpost here. We'll check this one out. Just at a junction here, just see over here, that's Loch Lomond Dam. That blue sky behind that, believe it or not. There you go. We're actually coming down this way, following this road over this wee bridge here. This is Glenloyne Loop in Arica. So this is the direction we're going. So we're about to leave the path, the main path, on the way up here. I just thought I'd catch you at this bit. We're heading up there. Stream here, just as a wee note to turn right after the stream. You can actually see the path if I spin you around. That's it, heading up that kind of bank to the right. So that's where we were going to head. Now, I came down that path the last time. I went up further round, which I wouldn't recommend because there's no real path as such. You kind of find your own way, which is fine, but for novice walkers and no baggers, it's maybe a little bit too much. It was for me, to be honest. We kind of struggled to find our way, but we got there. So yeah, we're going to go head right up this kind of bank here and start making our ascent. Now, I'll speak to you near the top because I think there's a bit of scrambling. I'm trying to save some battery, but midges are persevering, that's for sure, the midges, even in this rain. And I got my protein for today when I swallowed one, so I'm not getting caught in the beard. The sun is just kicking out. Typical Scotland. Ben Vane, blue sky, Ben Vane, and then behind that pointy top over there, which apparently is a croix, I don't know how to say it, is Ben Vane. Yeah, we're going to head up this path here, quite a steep path, and I'll speak to you nearer the top once we get scrambling and we'll start making progress. See you up there.
Come on, come on. You just love me. Come on, come on. Being nobody. Come on, come on. You just love me. Come on.
So far, it's a steep pull. That rate's going up pretty high. It's just a testament to the fact that I'm unfit. There's a small group ahead of me, I'm just giving them a wee bit of room just now, but just I'll talk about the terrain on the way up so far. So I don't know if you can see the path down below me. There we go. Yeah, so that section, just on that plateau there, seems absolutely fine. Looks like there's been some groundwork done, some platform done. But just at the bottom here, that's a steep hill, so take your time with your footing. Absolutely fine for navigation in summer months, probably spring as well, as long as there's no snow or heavy water movement on the hill. The path's very clear. Some heavy erosion, to be honest with you. You must have heavy footfall in this area, but yeah, the path's very clear. Not that I need to bring out the map of the phone at any point so far. The weather's improved, which is nice. Try and get some of this sweat off, ventilate a little bit. But yeah, so far pretty heavy going, but just plodding along. We are just coming up for an hour and a half in from the car park, just at 3.4 miles and 1,600 feet. So just about, an altitude wise, about halfway there. So let's see how we go. We're just about 2,000 feet just now, 1,000 to go. But yeah, I'm just going to push on. Just get this last bit done, last 1,000 feet, and then get some lunch. See you up the top. We're at 2,700 feet, so 300 feet to go, not far. I'm sweating a lot because it's quite mild, there's no wind. That's really steep, I'm unfit. I'm unfit, that's probably the biggest problem with the sweat. So yeah, that's a steep pull up Vane, definitely. Some good scrambly bits, and I mean good in the way that you never feel like you're in danger. It's quite enclosed, there's always rocks around you to grab onto. So yeah, easy scrambling, nice scrambling. Definitely worth a go if you're unsure about the whole scrambling side of things. I still don't understand the grades. Grade 1, 2 and 3. Put it this way, that was bog standard easy scrambling for me. A little bit of hand on rocks, hand on knees pushing up. Nothing serious. So, as I say, we're just shy of the summit. Just thought I'd get some views. Excuse the sniffing. So, down behind me there, that's Loch Lomond. Over here, we have Loch Lomond, all the way down there to all the Inches, all the islands. And forgive me, I think it might be Loch Lomond, I'm not sure. And Ben Lomond over in the distance there, beautiful. I just came up that wee scramble bit there. I had to open my mouth, didn't I? That was more difficult. Nothing beyond the realms of any reasonably fit person, but definitely a little bit more difficult than an easy scramble. Just a touch. But yeah, some big stretches of the legs. I've got long legs as well. Yeah, but no problems. Good anyway, good. Feels rewarding to get it done. 2,795 feet. Let's do this. We're here. Top of Ben Vane, here we are. Never gets old coming to the top of a mountain, that's for sure. Typical timing. The weather's closing in. You can see behind me, big bank of cloud coming in, bringing rain with it. So, tidy up quick, get some lunch. Yep, so we made it up the top of Ben Vane. Weather is so unpredictable, I don't know if you can see that coming in. Big massive bank of rain cloud just coming rolling through the valley there. So I've came down just shy of the summit, maybe 5-10 metres. Found a kind of sheltered section from the wind because it's coming from the west and I'm on the east side. But going to have some lunch. Made the phone call and let the wife know I'm okay. I'm not sure what to do. I'm going to go and have a look at the route up Ben from here, from Ben Vane, and see what it looks like, if I can see it. That's if the weather clears, if not, I'll just leave it. Just have a look, because I've heard different reports about what it's like, and I'd rather know for myself, seeing it and deciding for myself. Once I've done that, I'm going to have a go down the route we came up, down the bottom of Ben Vane. I'm going to head over to Loch Lomond. dam towards the route up Ben Vane. If the weather's still rubbish, we're just going to call it a day and head back to the car. Got my road done, happy with that. But if the weather clears up, we might have another go at Ben Vane. So we'll see how it goes. The temperature's dropped quite considerably. Obviously, you know, the clouds bringing a little moisture with it, and it's pulling the temperature out the air. So layered up. I've also got my insulated jacket in my bag if it gets any colder again, and throw this under my rain jacket. Scotland. Well, we're back at the bridge. It's pretty much us done. Just follow the road back to Inveruglas and we're squared away. So overall, that was quite good. I'm going to call it a day at that, purely because timing. I'm not going to make it back home in time for dinner if I go and do Ben Vane, so I'll get in trouble and my knees are pretty sore. On that, one thing to note on the way down from Ben Vane, that there's quite large steps and it takes its toll on knees on the way down, and it's for a large portion of the descent as well. I never really thought about it when I was on the way up, but certainly on the way down I started feeling it in my knees, so the wee heads up with that one, it will take its toll. But good hill, that's 4 hours 46 minutes back to the bridge, from Inveruglas up there and back to here. I imagine another half hour and that'll be me back at the car. Yeah, good walk, good walk. The weather's cleared up immensely, it makes a difference. So it's starting to get busy up Ben Vane now, quite a few people going up there. So maybe one of the more popular hills due to the car parking facilities at Inveruglas. I certainly find it a decent car parking helps so anyway. So Ben Vane for another day, and as I said I did scope out Ben Vane coming from this Loch Lomond area, so on to the future. Possibly even a wee bike ride up here rather than a walk, save a bit of time. But for now, thanks for watching, I appreciate you taking the time to